Okay, everyone, we're here back for another PokeFind Pokedex completion, and if I remember correctly, on my dates that all of these are being uploaded, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the very first one to come out after the end of PokeFind Season 2, which is a big sad. If you guys haven't watched that video, seriously, go check it out because there's a lot of explanation in it, especially any other PokeFind podcasts you guys haven't checked out any, because those have explanations for everything that's going on in the series as well. One of the reasons I was super glad to have this series as well was because when I knew PokeFind was going to be coming to an end for Season 2, I still wanted to have PokeFind content, and I was a little done with making PokeFind bingos, so this is where we're continuing on with it. So guys, we've actually hit basically a standstill point in this, and it's going to be extremely difficult to get past to where we are now. So let's go ahead and battle this trainer here while I sit here and explain a few things. So as you can see in my inventory here, we've got a Goldeen, a Cubone, a Machop, and a Haunter. So those are obviously the easiest Pokemon that we can currently get, but they're also the last Pokemon that we can get for the most part. There are very few Pokemon left that we can capture wildly, and a couple of these last evolutions are straight up just rarer, or they need to be trade evolved, so it's extremely hard to be able to get them. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over a quick list, because it's not very long, of what we need left for Generation 1. We need an Arcanine, a Tangela, a Machamp, Seaking, Gengar, Electabuzz, Onix, Magmar, Marowak, Kabuto, Pinsir, Articuno, Aerodactyl, Moltres, Mew, and Mewtwo. Obviously, the good old legendaries are going to be, you know, mainly egg Pokemon, so it's kind of sucky because it's going to be extremely hard to get those, but there's not much that we can do about it. But as you can see from that list, there aren't a whole lot of Pokemon that we have left that we can just straight up, you know, capture. We can go to Fortreeville, we can capture a Pinsir and a Tangela for the most part. We have a Goldeen, so we're just going to evolve to a Seaking and whatnot, but Gengar, I need to trade evolve. Machamp, I need to trade evolve. I do have Machoke unlocked, but I don't have a Machoke in my PC, so I gotta level up this Machoke to get to this Machop to get to Machoke, so I can then trade it, evolve it to a Machamp. Marowak's pretty easy, we have to level it up. But as you can look, there's only 2 Pokemon out of the 4 that we can actually just straight up level up. Everything else is either a trade evo, a legendary, or we need to just get lucky because it's a bit of a rarer capture. So it's gonna be extremely hard to actually be able to finish off this Gen 1 list. We've come to the, basically I would say the bottleneck of this point of the series. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. It is a bottleneck. We've gotten to what I would say is the hardest part of it. Not a lot of the Pokemon that we need are extremely hard to capture everything, but everything we do need is a rarer Pokemon, and then outside of, you know, straight up legendaries, which we can't get outside unless we complete the Pokedex or get Pokemon eggs. The only other thing on this list that we need that's not from that then I haven't listed yet would be the entirety of the Bulbasaur line, which really sucks. So we could also only get the Bulbasaur line from a Generation 1 egg, or some type of egg with a Bulbasaur in it. So it actually puts a big damper on our proceedings, because we need to do a lot of trading. Now, I'm not too worried about trade evos. You know, I can just, you know, sit here for a little bit and make sure I can find someone who gets me the trade evo. That's not too worrying. I can get that over time. But the real issue comes into the point where, what are we gonna do when we need just legendary Pokemon? And that's all we have left. How is this series going to work? And I want to go ahead and talk about that for a little bit. So I think by the point we get to where we need exactly just not only legendaries, but fossil Pokemon, things like Aerodactyl, Kabuto, we need both of them as well. We need to be able to get eggs so we can do that. Now with a Kabuto, we could just wait till we get to Gen 4 and actually, you know, start breeding him there, because we do have a Kabutops already for an Aurora we got from an egg. But at the same time, that's still a whole nother season away, and we're trying to complete this as fast as possible, especially since we are, you know, ready to begin Season 3 once my Nuzlocke ends for the next Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke, because today is the 11th of February, but this should be going out on the 20th, so 18th was the first official release of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. If you guys haven't checked it out, seriously, go check it out. It's going to be a great series. I'm about 5 episodes into it. I'm trying not to record too far ahead because I'm trying to name comments from you guys leaving after Pokemon, but so make sure you comment down below on any video, but especially the Pokemon Nuzlocke, because that's where the comments for names become priority on those videos alone. I'm super excited to be able to do a Nuzlocke again, and it's going to be extremely fun. But guys, we're in for the long run this time. We're really hitting the books, and we gotta really get the ground running. So what we're gonna do is, when we need just fossil Pokemon and legendary Pokemon we can only get from eggs. We're going to be moving on to Season 2 for Pokedex completion. And when we can, we're going to open up eggs over time, and hopefully we can get those Pokemon, but it's going to be extremely difficult to actually be able to do that. Now, hopefully we don't have to have, you know, a million eggs just to get what we want. Or we're just going to have to wait till if we get duplicates of legendaries or starters to be able to trade those, because you can't trade starters or legendaries currently. They can only have them trading at specific times, so it makes it more difficult because those are more special events. So we're going to be beginning Pokemon Season 2 of Pokedex completion. It's not going to be a completely different season. It's going to be the same series, but it's going to be moving from Gen 1 to Generation 2 and start completing that list, which is a massive list. I have a lot less Pokemon in Gen 2 caught than I did in Gen 1, which is, you know, kind of obvious because I spent a lot more time in Gen 1. Gen 1 was my training ground for EVs, which I'm trying to stay away from. As soon as we hit Season 3, I'm going to try to back off from that, especially because Season 3 has a lot more in-depth and what we need to do, especially for gyms and everything. And if you guys don't know what I mean, you're just going to have to wait for Season 3 because it involves real gyms and real level caps, and it's going to be extremely interesting. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start off by using this Firestone on our Growlithe here. We literally just caught him. It's nothing special, just to go ahead and get our Arcanine. And yes, I want to evolve him. There we go. Beautiful. Getting that Arcanine on the Pokedex list. This is absolutely fantastic. To knock our first one out for today. There we go. That's one down. So to get Goldeen into Seaking, we need 3 more levels, and Cubon's only level 4, so we need like literally 20 something levels to be able to get him. Otherwise, Machop and Haunter are both gonna be sadly trade evos, which is not gonna be fun at all. We're gonna do a bunch of training around here, and hopefully we can get a Magmar to spawn in the meantime and capture him as well. And here we go, everyone. Yes, let Goldeen evolve into Seaking, knocking another one off the Dex. One of the very few easier evolutions in Pokemon for us to get. There we go. That is beautiful. There it is. That is gorgeous. That's another Pokemon down. So now we can go ahead and start focusing on getting our Marowak down. And then it's just going to be about trade evos, fossils, and legendaries. So definitely going to be a hard road to go by. Okay guys, so I am sorry because for some reason my recording cut right as we got our boy Cubone to evolve into Marowak. So here he is. That is our another Pokemon down off the Dex for today. So that is where we're gonna go ahead and end off today's episode of PokeFind Pokedex completion. We know we didn't get a whole lot of them done today, but at the same time we've hit a bottleneck like I've said before, so it's going to be extremely difficult to be able to do that. We've been here for a bit, not seen any Magmars or anything, so it might be a while before we get those, but I hope you guys all did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys all did, and I'll see you all later, Rockstars. Peace.